All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome to Football Chatbox. My name is Ryan. Hopefully, you guys can hear me properly. Ola Mara, welcome. Tin, welcome. Rohan, welcome. So early deadline stream. Nick as well, welcome, welcome. We are basically going to be a short deadline stream as well because I'm going to be flying in soon. So because of that, we're doing an early one. Because by the time the deadline hits, I will be in there. So we're committed to the cause, and we're basically live from the airport, effectively. So I'm on my mobile internet, so hopefully the internet is also fine. Otherwise, I'll switch to the airport Wi-Fi, whichever. We'll see how it goes, anyways. But I have made my moves. Audio is perfect. Nice, that's good to hear. Early deadline stream, nice. If I go play any football, fair enough. It's 4:50 a.m. here. Wow, so early. I've been getting up pretty early the last couple of days while traveling. Uh, I am looking forward to a bit of sleep on the plane. I'll tell you that. All right, so I did make some moves. I've taken a hit. Okay, so I sold Palmer, as you guys can see. I've also sold Florian Wirtz, and I've also sold Fulkrug. I bought in Semenyo, Endoy, and Joe Pedro. Joe Pedro because I sold Palmer, so I still wanted Chelsea coverage, and he is going to be the best option. I got Endoy because the next four fixtures for Forest are pretty decent. Out of the next four, they've got three good fixtures, and I didn't have Chris Wood. I wanted an attacker from Forest, and this guy fits the bill. And I wanted to get initially I wanted to get Kudus, but with the Javi Simmons confirmation or looking like it's on, we got the here we go, but hopefully no one hijacks that deal from Spurs. But if that comes in, if he comes in at about 7.5 million, that'll be very interesting because then that could also mean then I'll have to have a look and see. I might even potentially go and get him over Kudus because he'll be a bit more closer to goal, playing in the number 10 spot or left wing spot, whichever depends on the situation. So he'll be a bit more closer to goal in terms of goal scoring opportunities compared to Kudus. So I'm kind of waiting to see on that and in terms of what price he comes in at as well. So I haven't moved for Kudus because of that. And also because I was like, I'm going to go and get a Spurs player next week. I think I'll be most likely selling Bruno Fernandes next week potentially. So this is why I've captained him for this week. Um, and I will have at the moment with this team as well. I've got a lot of budget in the bank. I have 4 million in the bank with this team. So I can easily upgrade Gue as well next week. Um, for a hit, it most likely will be another hit next week if I wanted a Spurs player and a Gue upgrade as well. So we'll have to have a look and see in terms of how I approach that. Because Endoy has Arsenal next week, so I don't mind taking a hit and benching Endoy if that's the case as well. But yeah, that's kind of what my situation is in terms of what my plans are at the moment. I would like to get Hugo Ekitike next week for the Liverpool game, but we'll see. Isak looks like it's going to be done, but I'm not going to have holdout. I'm going to wait and see what happens in the deadline. If Isak joins Liverpool, then we'll be interested to see if Ekitike still plays. If he plays, then what happens to Gakpo? There are a few question marks with that. That's the only issue with that situation. Um, but Liverpool's next two fixtures after are pretty good as well, so you kind of want double Liverpool attack at least potentially. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. But yeah, that's kind of where I am at the moment. Nick says wildcard triggered. Send over your wildcard, Nick. We can bring it on open here. Currently in the process of seeing how I can work my way out of the abysmal game week 2. Fair enough. Thoughts on Palmer and Pio to Cunha and Wood. My team is 2-2 in your league. I don't know if you want to go for the lead striker, to be honest. Uh, Wait. Oh, you're selling the lead striker. Okay. That makes sense. Cunha and Wood, yes, that I don't mind actually. I actually don't mind those moves. Interestingly, Palmer didn't fall in price. After there were 34 price falls today, and Palmer wasn't one of them. So he actually didn't fall in price, which was very interesting. But Watkins did fall in price, which was annoying. Mara, here we go. Bend it like Beckham. I'm gonna hope. Oh my days. I'm gonna have to get a mouse for this. right click on a laptop is a bit annoying. Okay, never mind. I will get a mouse. The goalkeepers are not really great this week. That's okay. That is not an issue. Actually, never mind. I'll just manage without the mouse. Because I will because we're able to go only like one team at a time. Alright, Omar, let's go. Verbruggen, Diouf, Steve, Williams, Van der Ven, Salah, Dushbury Hall, Fernandes, Ndiaye, Pio, and Haaland. So you're going to sell Palmer for Cunha. I don't mind that if you wanted to do that, and Pio for Chris Wood, which is also not too bad. And then I'm assuming you will be benching Diouf. And are you benching Rodan or are you benching Steve? Probably you bench Steve, right? Start Rodan, right? Most likely. Between Dubravka and Verbruggen, I do not mind starting Verbruggen, who is playing. Oh no, never mind. You know what? I might even be more likely to start Dubravka rather than start Bruggen. You never know, right? United, they've been so bad that they haven't even scored a goal yet, so I won't be surprised if something happens there. It's up to you on that call. When did Palmer fall in price? He's 10.4. Wait, Palmer didn't fall in price. Oh no, Palmer didn't fall in price today. A Palmer fell in price before this week, I think. This week he fell in price. Let's see if I can find that. Guess I'm gonna check my X. Yeah, let's split it up. When did he actually fall? Yeah, I have captaincy headache. Do you? Captaincy headache? So Palmer. It was not in this. So Saka not there. Kate. Is it in this? Oh, I can't find it anymore. Yeah, I can't find it. Not really sure to be honest. And captaincy headache. Captaincy headache. You have Haaland, you have Chris Wood, you potentially have Bruno Fernandes or Cunha as well. Who are you leaning towards? I think I don't mind Chris Wood as an option. Haaland's also still good. Hmm. Cunha could be a good differential one. He doesn't have pens. Salah, I wouldn't captain Salah this week against Arsenal. For me, it will be between Haaland, Bruno, and Wood. Between Haaland and Bruno, Haaland might be the safer option. I just don't know what to get from Bruno Fernandes. But Bruno, or at least United, should potentially get more goals than City against Brighton. I don't know, it's a hard one. That's a pretty hard one. I'd say go with your gut on that one. That one I'd probably say go with your gut. I think Haaland might be slightly safer, but yeah, Palmer fell in price last night. Okay, there we go. Can Bruno get a brace? I mean, a 2 game weeks running. He's missed a pen last week. He could have ended up in double digits last week with just the one pen. He scored it. He maybe could have got a pen in game week 1 against Arsenal. Like Cunha tackle. So we don't know. I mean, he's been very close to double digit hauls on both occasions. Um, so it's just like fine margins. I mean, he could. Haaland might get a goal and assist. Yeah, probably confirmed by FPL Passion. Just okay, fair enough. I mean, I have Captain Bruno, but then I don't have Haaland. So I've just put it on Bruno. Palmer to Cunha. Yeah, I don't mind that written. I don't mind Palmer to Cunha if you want to do that. Anytime he misses a pin, he always haul or get better points. Yeah, he got 2 points last week because of defensive contributions. Now I can't. Maybe in the Burnley game also, I wouldn't put it past him if United are not great for him to end up getting defensive contributions. I don't mind it, to be honest. It's a differential move if you want to do. He'll be a popular captain this week, regardless. I think he'll be one of the top 3 or 4 popular captains. Semenyo better choice over who? Written over Cunha. Semenyo is the better long-term choice. Yes, Cunha is just probably for this game week. So for this game week, I think Cunha has a higher return chance than Semenyo. Or he like expected points wise, Cunha should probably have slightly higher than Semenyo potentially. Um, but going forward, Semenyo should be the better option. Abdurrahman, welcome, welcome. Let's have a look on Solio for the expected points projection. So, have for game week 3, Bruno Fernandes is top. So we were looking for Semenyo, who was on 3.9, and Cunha, who is definitely 5.97. Cunha is definitely on top. Now, if I was to put this between now till like let's say game week 8, right? Cunha's expected points on average are 4.7. Semenyo should have, or Semenyo is 4.22 expected points on average. So Cunha slightly higher expected points. But that's Cunha also, it's probably higher expected. Where did game week 3 go? Oh, so Cunha's expected points are high because of game week 3 and game week 7. I think Barnes will score more points this week. Yeah, Newcastle, the question is, I mean, it's possible against Leeds, but I wouldn't underestimate Leeds at Ellen Road. Leeds at Ellen Road should be a bit more stronger. How do you feel about United? Disappointed. Disappointed. I can't believe the confidence, the excitement for the season just disappeared in the last week. The last week itself, the excitement disappeared. I want to take hits. It's still so early. So do you think I sell my goalkeeper and Palmer? Think ignore getting wood. No, no need to sell your goalkeepers. Honestly, just keep your keepers as it is. Like, who are you going to sell your keepers to, though? That's the question, right? I would suggest just going for the attacking moves. Like Palmer and Pure is better than your goalkeeper and Palmer move. Solanke a good option? No, not at the moment. At the moment, Richarlison is the main number 9 for Spurs. So I would not be going and buying Richarlison. That's why I'm starting Roden. Yes, that is the other reason I'm starting Roden as well, because Leeds at Ellen Road will be an interesting competition. And also, I'm hoping that Roden can get some defensive contributions, ideally. So we'll see. Even if they concede, if he can come away with 4 points or 3 points, I will take it. Amr Kunya or Kudus, which is better? Oh, I answered that question. Sorry. Uh, okay. Kudus or Richarlison? Kudus for minute safety, Richarlison for higher ceiling of points. Kudus is the safer in minutes. Richarlison has the higher ceiling for points, but Richarlison's minutes once Champions League starts could be a slight issue slowly. Depending on how they rotate between Richarlison and Solanke when the European football starts. Confirming transfer in 5 seconds. Yes, I wake up at 5 a.m. and you are live, says Jamie. Well, Jamie, welcome. Good morning to you. I am live because I will be in what's the time? I have another 45 minutes of the stream. 45 minutes, I kind of have to go, basically, because I had to go and board a plane. So I've got another 45 minutes. Everything will finish after this abysmal start. If seems like we're getting a goalkeeper, but we're getting a young goalkeeper, so I'm not really fully convinced on that just yet. Initially, I would have told you sixth or fifth might have been possible if we got a new proper goalkeeper, but it doesn't seem like we're going to get a goalkeeper that is a senior goalkeeper. Like unless the new, like the young lad is good enough and better, but without seeing him, I don't know. I can't really tell. So I'd say realistically, without a center mid as well, no Baleba as well. Seventh or eighth at the moment. Seventh or eighth at the moment, because Onana is still going. Onana is still going to be the main goalkeeper. I'm probably saying seventh or eighth at best. It's pretty sad. Yeah, thinking taking a Baleba now instead of Ain't Nuri, but I don't necessarily have to make subs. I don't think I'm 25 in the league. Alright, let's have a look. And Ain't Nuri is fit, right? We got news from Pep yesterday that he was fit, so he should be fine. I think you keep Pep, Ain't Nuri. Baleba, yeah, you can take him out if you wanted to. Who are you going to replace too, though, JB? 25 in the league. Let's bring it up. Do you think United will get a new midfielder? Doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like we're going to get one. That's the problem. Who to replace Palmer? Who to replace Palmer between Kudus, Gakpo, Grealish, Sa, Elanga? Who I would, for me, it would be between Kudus, Gakpo, and hmm, Elanga has the next two good fixtures. Kudus has the slightly better, longer term fixtures. Um, Gakpo this week not great. The next 2 weeks great, but they signed Isak. I don't know how it's gonna work in terms of formation and TK and Isak and Gakpo and all. Grealish has started well, but Everton's fixtures, I mean, they're not too bad, right? This week it's Wolves, which is pretty good. Next week it's Aston Villa, but that's at home, so it's not too bad. And then after it's the Merseyside derby. Grealish is a very off-field punt that has potential to be a two-pointer, or maybe you get a one double digit in the next three potentially, and maybe an assist or two. The others. I like Sa and Kudus are probably the ones with the better fixtures. Or Sa's fixtures are good from like game week 4 onwards. So yeah, this is Jamie's team. Jamie has Baleba. Now, does he need to remove Baleba? You can start Eze this week, actually. Eze might start for Arsenal now that Saka is injured potentially. Question is, do you play your back four? Zenkovic sells, yes. Do you play Van Dijk? Could get defensive contributions slash potentially a set piece goal. Kukurea and Aintnuri, I think you play. Eze, you play. Do you need to remove Baleba then? If you were to remove Baleba, you probably drop either Van Dijk. Probably drop Van Dijk, right? If you were to get a different player for Baleba. But I don't know how much money you can actually get. Like who you can go and get with that level of cash. You know what? I'm going to trust my team. It's scary to go against Haaland. At least you have Haaland, Omar. There are people like me who don't have Haaland at all. That's even worse. Instead of using extra funds to upgrade Diouf or Richards to Kukurea. It's dumb. I would upgrade Diouf. Richards I wouldn't upgrade because Crystal Palace fixtures get better from next week. Next week I think like game week 4. Next week is the international break, but like you guys get what I mean. From game week 4. I'm not sure if you'll start. Do you think? Who ain't Nuri? Yes, that is a slight issue. Who are they playing? They're playing Brighton, no? Hmm. Hmm. But the question is, who can you get? If you were to downgrade Ain Nouri, there are a few options that you can definitely go and get. You can still start Eze this week over Baleba. And is Ain Nouri to which defender are you interested in? There are a few options definitely. Depends on what you want to go for. Rohan shared the team on X. Alright, let me bring it up. Reheat Rohan. Let me know. 7.7 in the bank. I'm gonna have to bring X on here because kinda stuck otherwise. So this is Rohan's team. Vicario, Milenkovic, Romero, Correa, Kudus, Eze, Gakpo, Neto, Watkins, Joe Pedro, and Haaland on a free hit team. Don't know if on a free hit, I don't know if I would have Eze personally. Eze and Gakpo on a free hit, I don't know. Like you're playing a free hit, I would still want at least one United player on there. Rohan. Either Cunha or Gakpo against Burnley. I think you have to have one on a free hit. My current rank in your league is 193. I will use two transfers to moves above and start Kokoporo and Williams. 93. Alright, Jamie, I'm moving yours. Eze. Oh, you mean you're not sure if Eze will start? Oh, that's a very good question. But I think since you have him, I would punt on it. I would punt on him potentially starting. Are you going to really go and sell him? Probably not, right? I mean, you could probably sell him if you really wanted to. Dom, where is your team, Dom? Oh, here's it. I found it. Uh, I wanted to get Wood into. I should consider you. You don't have Haaland, but you have your own strategy. You're a fan of. I want to get Wood into, but I'd rather not have bench headache. You're gonna sell Palmer to one of the midfielders you mentioned, and using the extra funds to upgrade Diouf or Richards to probably Diouf to Kukurea. So if you upgraded Diouf to Kukurea, you would be benching Richards this week. Sorry, be benching Richards this week. You weren't gonna get Kukurea. You will go on the bench as well. You'll be playing a 3-5-2 formation. Who are you going to get Chris Wood in for? For Q. Oh, but this week maybe not needed. Because who would you bench? Blinders? Thomas Webergun, Roden, Nico Van Dijk, Web, Andavan, Endai, Salah, Cunha, Shrewsbury, Bruno, Wood, and Haaland bench to Braka, Diouf, Steve Q. Fair enough. Arsenal only attacker is Eze, rest is injured. They have Madueke and also there's Martinelli as well. And there's Gyökeres as well. I think I'll start AVB or Milenkovic. Also, I think West Ham will win. Oh, that is a big call about West Ham winning. This moment, they don't seem like they're capable of winning. However, if they do win, it'll be very funny because I've been playing double Forest defense so long and they've struggled to keep a clean sheet so far. And I've got double West Ham and I sold one of them because they were so bad. It'll be very funny if Fulkrug is the one who scores. It'll definitely sum up how my start to FPL has been this season. That I've sold Fulkrug and he goes and scores. Thoughts on this strategy? Game week 1 and 2, Haaland. Game week 3, Bruno. Game week 4, Salah. Game week 5, Chris Wood. Or captaincy? I don't mind that. 5, Chris against who? Burnley. It's Burnley at home. There are better captaincy options that week. I mean, Salah against Everton is still not too bad, right? Game week 5. But I can see why you want to go Chris. Not too bad, but it's Burnley at home compared to Burnley away. The other thing is, I think we should wait on Forest in terms of captaincy because they might even have a new manager coming game week 4. If Nuno decides to step down, he's also like come out and said that he's not having a great time with the owner and everything, right? He decides to step down as well. Who knows? Guys, Jose Mourinho. But then Jose said he doesn't want a European club. Maybe West Ham can get Jose Mourinho. I don't know. We'll see. Jose Mourinho is available in the market. He just got fired from Fenerbahce. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is also available on the market. Man United should go ahead and think about it again. I don't know. Uh, Ian, welcome. I've had a horror start. Oh, join the club, Ian. I think it's best for me to go a wildcard strategy now. Who are you thinking of getting? The wildcard. Ooh, there are a few others. I think Nick is planning on playing a wildcard. I haven't seen it yet. You could get a wildcard if you wanted to, but I won't be able to support you for too long on the wildcard. I've got another 30 minutes. Could his minutes reduce with Javi Simmons coming in? No, because Javi Simmons would play left or center, like left wing or number 10. Kudus is right wing. The person's minutes who will reduce would be Johnson. Johnson's minutes is what would reduce. So, if I was to show you guys. Has Javi Simmons been confirmed? Transfer mark. So as you guys can see, get the ads. Block. So many ads. So he mainly plays number 10, as you guys can see, and he's also left wing and right wing has played. But if you go and look at his entire season data, he played more on the left. Here you go. He's played 59 games on the left, 42 in the center, and only 27 on the right. So Kudus should be fine in terms of what do you call minutes. So Javi Simmons will play left or central. Not wildcard. I'm going for some crazy differentials and thinking of captain Sa this week. That is most definitely extreme. But no, that is definitely extreme. Who do you have in your team that you're thinking of having Sa? Wood can score against his former team on Gaming 5. True. And I'm going quadruple Liverpool versus Burnley next week. How are you doing quadruple Liverpool? Are you buying like Isak well ahead before he gets the move confirmed? That's the only way you can get quadruple Liverpool. Taking the risk, Portuguese Magnifico, Bruno Cap. Alright, best of luck. Yes, I'm also on that situation. Should I put a poll? We can still put a poll. I've got like 30 minutes, or slightly less than 30 minutes now. Let's put a poll. Who is your captain for Game Week 3? Good. Bruno. Haaland. I'm gonna put Bruno slash Cunha. I just want to see who I'm United. Haaland. Other comment. Ian's gonna buy Isak. Fair enough. I just love Haaland and Salah in this game. Fair points, fair points. So when you're saying Sa, you're talking about Pape Mata Sa, right, Ian? Or is it Ismail Sa? Which Sa is it? Ismail Sa. I was like, you Captain Pape Madasa. I thought that was extremely wild. Ismail Sa against Aston Villa. Ooh, that is a very interesting move. Hmm, it could work out. Are you sure you don't have anyone else? I mean, it could work. Is it Semenyo and Gakpo to Cunha? There's Rohan. Ah, yes, Rohan's team. Is it Semenyo and Gakpo to Cunha? Yeah? If you want to do that, I don't mind it. You want to do it? Not gonna stop you from it. On a free hit? Yeah, I think that's pretty decent as well on a free hit. Is it to Semenyo and Gakpo to Cunha? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do not mind that on a free hit. Surprise card selection picked like 3 United players. I mean, it is Burnley, right? And if you guys were to see the expected goals, Rob T, the market projections for goals this week, United are the ones leading it, which is why they have triple United. So it kind of makes somewhat sense. In terms of goal projections, though, Ireland is up there with Solanke, Richarlison, Chris Wood. Tesco has come up. Interesting. Interesting. I guess they're expecting Sesko to start. That's why it's like that. Did anyone else send teams? No, I have not got teams. Okay, it's only Rohan's team that I got. Anyone else's team that I'm missing? 235 in your league. Oh, 235 in the league. Let's have a look. Here we go. Still doing better than me, Ian. Still doing better than me. You have Salah, Mateta. Yeah, I can see why you're thinking about Ismail Sarr. Owen. So what did you do, Ian? There's a track record of having stonking games versus Villa. Damn. I wish you told me this before I went and bought in Semenyo. But I bought in Sarr then. Instead of Semenyo for this week. But it's fine. I don't mind Semenyo as well this week, to be honest. Cucurella with a 15-pointer incoming captain Cuckoo. If he gets a 15-pointer, I'll happily take it. I don't know if I would captain him. No way United can even be in consideration after Grimsby. I mean, they've created chances. I wouldn't say they have not created any chances. They just haven't finished them. That's the problem. They've most definitely created chances. What do you think on James Garner for long term? Not an FPL option. He's never really been an FPL type player. But he's a good player, but not an FPL option. Armor for Sa. Fair enough. Okay. I mean, you want to try it? I do not mind it. Alan Blank and Wimbledon penalty kick save. I can't believe I'm saying this. Wow, look at this. Romara has Haaland, and here he's wanting a penalty save instead. Fair enough. My team doesn't need a free hit in Game Week 4, right? You're gonna have to tell me where again you are, Romara, to get your team back up. 190, you said, right? Where again are you, Omar, in the league? Or Dom's team there? Yeah, but Grimsman there, one tier above semi-finals. I know, right? I know. That was bad from them, to be honest. It is what it is. I'm gonna go down with the ship. That's why I'm captaining Bruno Fernandes. Grimsby not even a professional team like 3 years ago. Oh my days. Oh, it's a bad time to be a United fan. By the way, Ian, what are you doing with Stan Larsen? He's not going to be playing this week. But if you keep him, he could end up becoming a Newcastle player. I don't know. It depends on what you're going to do with him. So that's a question for you. 36% are going on other. Interesting. Interesting captaincy choices. Any Newcastle attacker to add this game week? Any goals you see coming from Barnes, Elanga, or Bruno? If I was to pick one for minute safety and someone that I would want slightly longer, I would say Elanga. But Harvey Barnes has this knack of finding goals. And you're getting Harvey Barnes, you're probably getting him only for the time that. How's Harvey Barnes' minutes been before I comment on this? Because I'm here thinking that he's going to be a minutes issue after Gordon's back. Newcastle. Harvey Barnes. 75 and 89. Okay. This man has a knack of finding goals. Question is, Newcastle in general slightly struggling without a proper striker. I don't mind going for Harvey Barnes. Yeah, I'd go for Harvey Barnes. Go and see it. Try it. You never know. You gotta put yourself in a position to be lucky. I don't know if I probably wouldn't go for Bruno Jimenez because returns are not as consistent as Elanga or Harvey Barnes when both have been like when they get onto a patch of form. I think Chelsea defense has improved a lot since towards the end of last season. I would say they've gotten better in terms of understanding what they kind of need in terms of structure. Whether it has improved, maybe you could say. I mean, hasn't really changed much, right? They've got so many players. They have so many star quality players. So I guess they know what Verbruggen. I mean, it's not Verbruggen. They know what Maresca wants them to do. So it's a bit more better structure wise. Did you play Gakpo or Reinders this game week? I play Reinders. He confirmed he's out. Just thought it was a small knock. Who? Who is this? Is this Palmer? Oh, is this Dan Larson? Oh, it was like a knock, but it's like one of those. Oh, he's linked with that. It's that kind of a knock. So I don't know. It's up to you. You could start him, and if he doesn't start, likely he's not going to come off the bench as well. So then you will just have whoever's on your bench potentially come on. So just make sure your bench order is correct. As fan, I feel a lot more happy about the backline, except for the occasional Sanchez statue moment. Yeah, honestly, at this moment, I would take Sanchez as a goalkeeper than Onana in goal. You want to do a swap, Tom? Does Chelsea want to do swaps? We're willing to throw in Sanchez. We're willing to throw in Onana and Buendia. Honestly, I doubt it's a real injury, just a smoke screen for the transfer rumors. Yeah. That's kind of what it. Put a brace was the best time in the cup. Yes, he did. This is Omar's team. Does he need a free hit? Uh, does this team need a free hit? I don't think it'll need a free hit, especially if you do the changes you were gonna do. I think you should be okay, Omar. I don't think you'll need a free hit. I think you'll be fine. But can they really not the Wolves only for his Larson? Yeah, they can't really afford to sell him. If they sell him, they might as well stay there in the relegation fight, which they probably are, but will just confirm it even more. Alright, what's the time? I have 20 minutes more, guys. 20 minutes more. Oh, Bruno Cunha captaincy has taken the tie with the other. Also, people, there's 17 people here watching. Can you guys smash that like button? You guys will be extremely kind in smashing that like button. That would be greatly appreciated. Just as I said, 70 people, it's gone down. But still, smash that like button. It's only 3 likes. I don't mind, mate. We can do a soft loan out on another start the league and start one of the 15 goalkeepers from the bench. Fair enough. Fair enough. Also, now, has there been? I don't think we're going to get any leaks or anything. Plus, I don't think you guys really want to know any leaks because you guys probably already know that Palmer is not starting. You don't really care about leaks at the moment. Now that Garnacho has joined Chelsea, maybe we'll get some Chelsea leaks a bit more consistently. Hey Dom, now that you guys have spot Garnacho, his brother will do the job of letting us know the team in advance. Good luck, Ryan. Green arrows and 100 plus points. Oh, I will take 100 plus. Bruno Fernandes hat trick. Here we go. Manifesting a Bruno Fernandes. Actually, no, okay, hat trick is too much. Manifesting a Bruno Fernandes double-digit return. I'm at 8 million, guys. I think there's only 11 million players. Surely I can't go any more lower than this. I will make sure to put my rank from Game Week 5 onwards. I will put my rank on the stream from Game Week 5 onwards, regardless whether I'm at 11 million or at 8 million or 5 million or whatever. Game Week 5 onwards, I'll put my rank on the deadline streams. But it's been a horrible start. Horrible start. I've been like so close to like things changing, but it's just been like bad luck after bad luck. The only thing that I was annoyed with, West Ham and Florian Wirtz. The rest of my team I was actually kind of happy with. Wirtz and West Ham. Honestly, 40 million for Garnacho is still. Yes. Manchester United got fleeced and they got taken to the cleaners in terms of it's daylight robbery. 40 million daylight robbery for Garnacho. Is at least mini, especially when Madueke was sold for 50 million. Telling me Garnacho is worse than Madueke? No way. Even Diblin, Tyler Diblin went for more than Garnacho, I think, and he got relegated. Oh my god, yeah. Daylight robbery. Manchester United are very bad at selling. Considering ceiling that he showed at United, yeah, have a massive bench in headache as well, says Ian. Do you? Who do you have? That's a massive pension headache. My back is slightly starting to hurt. Tiger, welcome. So you'll bring in Sa for Palmer. You will start Sa over Bushbury Hall. You start Sa over Bushbury Hall. I think I might start Sa over Bushbury Hall. Oh no, it's against Wolves. Actually, I take it back. Hmm. Yeah, I might actually start Sa over Bushbury Hall potentially. I'd start Van de Ven as well. Over. I don't know who I'd start Van de Ven over. Would I start Van de Ven? Ah, man. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you just play that backline that you have right there. Tiger says, hi chat, I sent you my team and the Mrs. team. Alright, I will bring them up. After leaving 15 points at the bench last week. Yeah, fair points. Watkins or ATK or Yokeres or Wood? Which one forward is the best for this game week? This game week, I would say Chris Wood. Just because he's playing West Ham. That's a Chris Wood pick. I need up to bench 3 of KDH, Trafford, Wirtz, Bowen, Diouf. So bench is 1, I would bench Diouf. I'll probably bench KDH. Trafford against Spurs. I'll probably bench Trafford as well. So Diouf. So maybe you start Van de Ven, James, and Williams. Bench Trafford and Diouf. Probably KDH. Bowen. Bowen is a bit of a hard one. Between Bowen and KDH is a bit more harder. KDH has a better fixture, but he might be playing slightly more deeper. And the first sub is important as well because of Larson. Yes. That is where I would have. So your first sub, I would pick. Am I still live? Hello? Testing. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Am I still live? I'll wave in front of the camera and see if the camera can kind of like pick my. Okay, I am still live. Alright, I lost internet. For a brief period, I lost internet. Which is basically telling me I should be heading off soon. My phone is trying to tell me something. So, while I'm still here and I have everyone, we did lose a few people. Tiger, I haven't been able to get your team yet. Oh, it hasn't come to me at the moment. Unless you put it on the Discord. Oh, alright. I'm back. We managed to get everyone back? Are people still here? Chat. Someone in the chat, please tell me you guys are still here. Or have I just lost everyone? Hard to say. Ah, back again. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, so my chat is not loading. Okay, so I need to refresh my YouTube because my chat is not loading. But it seems like you guys are sending messages. Let me load my chat again. Sorry. It's the OBS is showing the chat. Back. Yes, we can hear. Do you want me to send on the Discord or Instagram? Instagram. Tiger, Instagram. Sorry guys, my internet dropped off. So, well, it's more like I think my phone might have gone and lost signal and then suddenly come back. So yeah. Anyways, Ian, I think you had to decide probably between Words and Shrewsbury Hall. Now that I think, actually, I might even start Shrewsbury Hall because it's like Wolves, so it's between Bowen and Words essentially. Because Words is playing Arsenal. That's the only thing. That's the only reason why I'm like, maybe that's why. Becky, just in time before I was about to leave. Welcome, Becky. How are you doing? Uh, Haaland has taken the lead for the captaincy. This is very interesting. Guys keep changing the captaincy poll keeps changing. It's going to be a very interesting game week this week. Alright, I've got Tiger's team coming in. So Tiger's team, first one. And clicking on is so annoying. Alright, so I'm gonna have to bring it like this. Tiger's team. Sorry, this is Tigers Mrs. team. Dubravka, Van der Ven, Etnuri, Murillo, Wambisaka, Rogers, Eze, Kudus, Owen Wood, and Joe Pedro. Palmer and Saka there. Tiger. I thought the missus went and sold Palmer or Saka. Did she sell Saka and Frimpong? Tiger? Or didn't look into selling? And then we have Tiger's team as well. Is this one? Milinkovic, Van de Ven, Richards, Johnson, Reinders, Bruno, Semenyo, Gyökeres, Joe Pedro, and Hugo Ekitike. This is actually a pretty solid team. Joe Pedro captaincy. Don't mind too much, to be honest. Do not mind that at all. Not bad teams. Tiger looks pretty good. Your team looks pretty good. The missus, I wonder, is she changing anything in terms of like the bench? Like her bench, there's 3 injuries. And Becky, how's the team looking like? We'll look at Becky's team before we stop for the day. I need to leave in 5 minutes time. I'll send you again. Okay. Have I missed anyone's team? No, I don't think I have. Now, if anyone's watching this and you guys send the teams later, before I board the plane, I'll still have like an hour before I board the plane. I just have to be in the gate, so I can't stream, but I'll be able to reply to messages if I board the plane. On the plane, don't think I'll have internet. Do I have internet on the plane? Don't think I will. I don't know. If I do, I can still reply to messages. Otherwise, I'll be able to reply to messages for the next hour for the moment. Into this in 5 starts versus Villa, Ismail does 7 goals and assists. Ooh, that's an insane return. That's actually a pretty good return, to be honest. That's actually a pretty good return. So I don't mind if you get in Ismail Sarr. He could do well. Alright, so this is what Tigers Misses has ended up with. Underwent Califield. Oh yes, this is the transfers you said she did. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I don't mind this team as well. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty solid. I probably might have Ain't Nuri as first sub over Wan Bissaka Tiger. That's the only thing. Although I think your entire 11 should play anyways, so you probably wouldn't need a sub. But if anything, probably Ain't Nuri over Wan Bissaka in terms of like the substitute orders. Can you watch YouTube on the plane? No, if I don't have any internet, probably not. But generally, it's very hard to watch YouTube on the plane because the internet is not meant for streaming on the plane. So it's most likely messages. So I don't even know if I'll have internet on the plane. Whereabouts are you flying off to? Oh, I mentioned it as I informed you. Check your messages. Alright, I think that's basically it. I will look to end it here. Let's end the poll. Haaland has taken the lead in the poll. Well, he's very close actually in terms of the poll. And it's getting loud here. So I think this is where I kind of end it. You did a minus? Yes. That's fine, that's fine. I've also taken a hit. Need to go wild to climb rank now. Yeah, that's why Bruno Fernandes captaincy. That's as wild as I get for the moment. Who to captain, Haaland or Cunha? Probably Haaland is the safer one, but if you're willing to take a punt, I would say Cunha. If you're willing to take a punt, I would say Cunha. It's pretty close this week in terms of captaincy options. Also, people, 20 people watching. If you guys could hit the like, that would be amazing as we look to end it. Now, if there are questions, put it in the comment section of this stream after this stream is over. I will reply to every single question while I have not boarded the plane yet. Which airport are you at? Changi Airport, Singapore. Let me try and show you guys a sneak peek. So, I don't know if you guys can see the plane. Oh, there you go. You guys can see the planes. Ta-da! Yeah, Changi Airport, Singapore. Alright, I'm gonna head off. Thank you all for watching. I need to pack this stuff and quickly head to the gate. If you guys have questions, put it in the comment section and I will answer them before I board the plane. So put it in the comment section of this video and I'll keep replying to them. Until then, have a good one. Thank you all for watching. Next week, probably no content next week. Maybe we might do one stream, but most likely no content because it's the international break. So enjoy the break as well. But the week after, I'll be back. So week after, content will be like the regular service. It's just next week, maybe one at best potentially, because international break. So enjoy the international break. Hopefully, green arrows to all of you. Thank you all for watching. Hit the like as well. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section of this video. I'll see you all later.